Coming up on today's Disney Roundup, Disney announced that the NBA Experience at Disney Springs will not be reopening. More details have been revealed for Disney Very Merriest After Hours and when the Space 220 restaurant will be opening. I have all that and more for you coming up right here on the DRU.
To infinity and beyond!
I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date with all the latest Disney and Disney Parks news each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. Starting with outside the parks news this week, Disney has just announced the other day that the NBA Experience at Disney Springs will not be reopening as its time has officially came to an end. Just the other day, it was reported first by Scott Gustin on Twitter that the NBA Experience would be permanently closing. He says in his report that Disney has decided to move in another direction and their decision will not have any effect on their relationship with the NBA. The NBA Experience first opened back on August 12th, 2019, but with the COVID shutdown and closures and still not being reopened to this day, it was only available to guests for merely 7 months. Disney has not announced what their plans are moving forward for that building. I think a lot of people would like for them to bring back Disney Quest, but let me know what you'd like to see there in the comments down below. For me, I think it would be cool if they turned it into the House of Mouse, theming it after the old animated series of a dinner theater nightclub ran by Mickey and his friends. I think that would go over really well with a lot of people and be a perfect fit for a family-friendly nightlife at Disney Springs. Let me know what you think of that and share with me your ideas in the comments down below though. Originally scheduled to open back in March of 2020, Disney has announced an official debut date for Drawn to Life, the new Cirque du Soleil show coming to Disney Springs. Drawn to Life, presented by Cirque du Soleil and Disney, is scheduled to open on November 18th, 2021, with tickets to go on sale to the general public August 20th. At this time, D23 Gold members and annual pass holders are able to purchase their tickets now. Drawn to Life is about the love between a father and daughter, with a story drawing inspiration from Disney's 100-year heritage of animation. The family-friendly show brings timeless Disney stories and characters to life in an unforgettable way through the use of innovation design, acrobatic performances, dazzling choreography, musical scores, brand new animation lovingly created by Disney animation artists, and some extra touches of Disney magic. In some news regarding some resort restaurants, Disney has announced a reopening date for Boma over at Animal Kingdom Lodge and made some changes to the menu over at Ohana. Disney has announced that starting Friday, August 20th, Boma Flavors of Africa will be reopening at Animal Kingdom Lodge with bookings starting today. Boma will be the first buffet to reopen at Walt Disney World since the COVID-19 shutdown. Over at the Polynesian, the Ohana dinner menu has been modified as it's now back serving its original menu. Recent additions that were added have been removed, including the shrimp casserole, and the Ohana bread is back replacing the scones and cheddar bacon biscuits. Now in the parks news, Disney has released even more information and details regarding their new Christmas-themed after-hours event coming to Magic Kingdom this year, Disney Very Merriest After Hours. Disney Very Merriest After Hours will take place on 24 select nights starting November 8th through December 21st from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Disney Very Merriest After Hours will include the nighttime spectacular, Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time fireworks, and the return of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Parade, which will be the first official full parade to return since the shutdown. Tickets will allow entry as early as 7 p.m., allowing guests to also take in Disney Enchantment. Other offerings for the event include holiday attraction overlays, character sightings, complimentary snacks, short wait times, snowfall on Main Street USA, and more. Tickets will go on sale this Friday, August 20th, but guests staying at a Walt Disney World resort can book as early as today. Tickets range from $169 to $229 plus tax for select November-December nights and $249 plus tax on December 19th and 21st. Now comparing this to the Disney After Hours Boo Bash, it is more expensive, but you get a lot more and an additional hour. But let me know if you think it's worth it and if you'll be attending Disney Very Merriest After Hours this year in the comments down below. Over this past week, Imagineer Zach Ridley shared that the Space 220 restaurant would be opening next month at Epcot, and a preview of Spaceship Earth's lighting package. Space 220 restaurant at Epcot is scheduled to begin service mid-September. The Space 220 restaurant is located adjacent to Mission Space, and at Space 220 you'll board one of the 2 space elevators that will transport you in what seems to be like 220 miles above Earth. The Space 220 restaurant menu will feature 2-course prefix menus for lunch and a 3-course prefix menu for dinner. An official opening date, menu, or prices have currently not been released at this time, but make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned as I'll let you know when Disney reveals that. Ridley also just recently shared a first look at Spaceship Earth, testing the new points of light of the park icon's new lighting package. In the preview he shares on his Instagram, Ridley says that this will tie the program into the surrounding main entrance plaza and the fountain and pylon lighting to fully immerse guests with an experience that is Epcot. With more work still to be done, he shares that this will be revealed October 1st as part of the world's most magical celebration. There's so much coming to Walt Disney World on October 1st for the 50th anniversary, including new music that guests will hear inside the parks. As part of the world's most magical celebration, Disney has revealed and shared a preview of what's to be the anthem for the 50th anniversary called The Magic is Calling. The Magic is Calling will connect to all 4 parks, as different arrangements of the song will be heard when Walt Disney World theme park icon transforms into a magnificent beacon of magic at night. The Magic is Calling will also be included during Mickey's Celebration Cavalcade, featuring the Iridescent 8 each day at Magic Kingdom and performed by the Main Street Philharmonic and Dapper Dans to the Discovery Island Drummers and Voices of Liberty. If you want to check out the preview of the anthem, I will leave a link to that in the description down below. Another week has gone by and Disney has revealed even more Fab 50 character statues that will be coming to the parks for the 50th anniversary. The newest statues include Dumbo and Timothy Mouse, who will be at Magic Kingdom, Chip and Dale, who will also be at Magic Kingdom, Figment at Epcot, Stitch, who will be at Magic Kingdom, Abu from Aladdin, who will also be at Magic Kingdom, and recently announced Gus and Jock, who will also be at Magic Kingdom. We're now up to 22 of the Fab 50 statues coming for the celebration. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned though, and I'll let you know all the Fab 50 statues that will be coming as they're announced. Over this past week, during the end of quarter earnings call, CEO Bob Chapek spoke on the Genie app that will be coming to Walt Disney World. When speaking on the service, Chapek says that more details will be coming soon for the new user-friendly app that's said to be My Magic Plus on steroids. The big thing here he mentions is the Genie app will allow guests to spend less time waiting in line and figuring out what attractions and dining options are available and more time having fun. Now he says less time in line, so possibly hinting at Fast Pass returning, with the assumption it will be an additional cost for guests when that resumes. I could also see minivans possibly returning with this as well, as it seems the Genie app is focused on less time waiting and, as Chapek says, more time having fun. So I think they could return when it debuts, and Disney could have it on their own app, to where they previously you'd have to get it using Lyft. The Disney Genie app also is said to make planning easier, sending you real-time tips, updates, and including recommendations for experiences it thinks you'll love. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned though, and I'll keep you up to date when more news on the Disney Genie is announced. It's been a little over a year now since Disney announced that they would be transforming Splash Mountain at Walt Disney World and Disneyland into a Princess and the Frog themed ride. Now an update has been said on its progress. Recently speaking to the Orlando Sentinel on the Theme Park Rangers podcast, Magic Kingdom Vice President Melissa Valaquette spoke on the re-imaging coming to Splash Mountain. Valaquette mentions that she's in a lot of meetings regarding Splash Mountain and says the changes for the attraction will take some time, confirming they are still indeed happening. She does share though that the process has begun of selecting new music and animatronics that will be part of the new Princess and the Frog themed ride. Towards the end, she also acknowledges to what seems to be the pressure of the transformation and that guests will have to trust them that they will make something great. Valaquette does not mention when the attraction will go down for transformation, but with her saying it will take some time, could mean it could be a year or so to come. Alright everyone, that's all I have for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button for me and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. That's all I have for this week, and until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.